Congratulations, everyone. I am supposed to introduce Alex Bowman, who I am sure will make you laugh. So, Alex Bowman, our class president.
Good morning, everyone. Playing on wheels. Madam Principal, Vice President Shine, distinguished guests, and fellow seniors. Today we celebrate the 4 years that have marked our tenure at John Adams. In those 4 years, we have seen our fair share of triumphs, defeats, and adversity on all levels. We've entertained the mandates of 3 different principals and the directions of 3 different superintendents. We have changed athletic directors. We've said goodbye to 3 football coaches, and now we welcome a 4th. We remember some of the aspects of our early years here. We remember when the tower looked and read like a real newspaper. We remember the football team narrowly defeating Riley, marking their first victory to end a 32-game losing streak. We remember the glorious institution of lockout and the less than desirable visits from our peer mentors. We also take a second to remember Johnny Williams. Now that we look back on our 4 years, I can only hope that these few memories spark an entire wave of flashbacks to times that were arguably simpler, but hopefully just as enjoyable. It is said that high school is some of the best years of your life, and I can only hope that each and every one of you in this room today can walk away on the 23rd with that overwhelming sense of pride that a graduate should feel when the final chapter of their high school life is closed. As we move on to bigger and better things in life, we will always reflect back to our years here at Adams, the friends we had, the mark we left. It is a thought that will cross everyone's mind. What did I do to solidify my place? Did I do my best? Did I make a difference? To my dissatisfaction, my mark extends not much further than my few utterings on the stage today. Luckily for me, I see my mother over there did not forget the video camera, so it looks like maybe one day my children will be able to reflect back and see just how cool their dad was. But that's my place. The John Adams class of 2009 has left a mark that's much bigger than any class that's come before. Through our tenure, we conquered state and national courtrooms in mock trial, marched deep into ISMA competitions in choir, band, and orchestra, and in losing streaks, sung hole-in-ones on par 4s, dominated the Quiz Bowl arena, been given award after award, and through it all, we have maintained a so fresh, so fine mentality that is uniquely ours. Today, it is my pleasure to be one of the first to congratulate the usual suspects, the senior mock trial team who sent us today as national champions, having won first place in the national mock trial competition. That's for the national trial event for the first time. If you'd like, you can join me in congratulating the mock trial team on their wonderful accomplishments. The class of 2009 also boasts 7 valedictorians, count them, more than half of which are full international baccalaureate diploma candidates. So not only are we smart, athletic, and creative, but if you didn't know already, the class of 2009 has had the best homecoming float 2 years running. So don't let the other classmen fool you. Ours rocked, and theirs didn't. But life is more about, well, not so much, but it's less about homecoming floats and cute slogans. John Dewey, who I'm sure not many people know, but according to Wikipedia, he's a famous pragmatist. He was a famous pragmatist. I wasn't sure what pragmatist meant, so I changed it to sushi chef. But anyway, John Dewey once said that education is growth. If you Education is not a preparation for life, but life itself. Thus, I figured I would take a look into what I've learned and what lessons I could share from my high school experience. Through my years, I've learned that not being in Sweet X class is a bad thing. My observations in the cafeteria, I've learned that fighting other people is bad. Because nobody really wins in a cafeteria fight. Sure, it's funny and kind of enjoyable, but that's not the point. In the same breath, opposing an officer of the law also never works. It just never works. It's not working. What we've learned here is what not to do. But there are plenty of good habits and lessons that high school has taught us as well. Things such as going to class. Good. Wearing an ID. Good. Watching people in the cafeteria get kicked out of line for not wearing an ID. Funny. Being the person kicked out of line, not so funny. See, there are many things we can walk away with that make the whole experience worthwhile. But now it is time for us to make our final entries in this chapter of our lives. As we move on to new things and new worlds not yet explored. For us, the class of 2009, the possibilities are limitless. I can tell you firsthand that our class is great. We made Clay and Riley and Washington's senior class look like freshmen.
That's right.
Yeah. Now it's time for us to leave this institution in mature and productive members and leaders of society that we know are harbored within our ranks. Thus, as a farewell to the seniors, my fellow seniors, I wish each and every one of you the best of luck in whichever direction your life may take you. I wish you strength, courage, tenacity, but most of all, happiness in all that you do. Congratulations, class of 2009, and may your experiences here at John Adams High School be the foundation on which the rest of your lives are built. Thank you.
Celebration for you to witness the achievement of your children. It has been great for us working with each of them, and as was said previously, we have more valedictorians in the history of John Adams. That you please remain in your seats until the graduates exit the auditorium. We have a reception for you in the B gym, but if parents would remain and let the graduates exit, and we would like for each of you to join us in the auditorium for a reception. Thank you.